Right, just in case this might be of any use to me, so we've put a new outside tap in. I've put your conventional PTFE tape on it. Tap was from Scewfix, about £16. Quite a good one.
It's quite a good tap, isn't it? Yeah.
It's got,
what has it got in the back of it? One-way valve.
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to have. But the difference with tap is it comes straight down to the valve, so you ain't got water shooting over it. That's why we've got it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's all put inside, installation's in, it's absolutely fine. Tied it up. I didn't really want to put a fibre wash or anything on there because you wouldn't get the fit really. It'd perish with the wind to the rubber and that. So tied it up. We haven't actually. It's not what you call a leak. It's just like more like a weeping of water underneath.
Yeah.
So I've looked at it, and when I look at the thread in there, it's just slightly bigger than the thread on there. So even with PTFE tape on it, it's no good. So it's not causing a real problem. It's not gushing out. It's like a weep. You can feel with your finger, but in the winter it might be a problem. So what we've gone and done, a little bit of research. We've gone and bought this thing called Laco, or Laco, depends how you want to pronounce it. Slic-tite.
Scewfix, weren't it?
It's from Scewfix. Now personally, I've never come across this before. I've come across things like Plumber's Mate and stuff. It's been around for years. It sounds like a better solution than PTFE tape, because you can put it on wet pipes or anything. Air, gas pipes, stuff
It's for
like
air,
this.
water, isn't it? For everything.
So in essence what we're going to do, we're going to try some of this on and see if it just stops that little bit of weeping underneath, just to see if it's any good.
So what's it got? It's got, you brush it on, don't you?
Yeah, so you're supposed to give it...
Excuse the mess, we're doing a bit of work.
It's thick old stuff.
Yeah, you must mix it, aren't you?
So I'm saying if you've got a leak on an air hose, or funny we had a little bit of leak on a dodgy air hose. So right, that's basically it there. And it's just to put it on the male end.
Male end of the thread.
Yeah. There. Now,
how much of that is the brush?
I don't know. That's the problem. But the brush is there. It's at a bit of an angle. This when I got it out, I thought it was a bit odd. So, obviously, what you don't want to do is obstruct where the water's going in the back of the tap.
Apparently, you're meant to fill the channels with it, so it's got a good.
All right. Okay. So it's a bit like a paste.
That is quite a lot on there, though, isn't it?
And I guess as I'm moving it around, it will. It seems easy if you drag it along it like that.
Drag it round it,
yeah. I'm going to be a bit particular with this because I just can't be bothered to keep redoing it. Yeah. Right, and now look, that's loads.
That's loads on there. It's probably a bit too much. But
let's get rid of that.
It says you can use it on threads that are wet and have got oil on them.
Right.
And this is dry.
Excuse me. What we also bought, because I didn't want to be taking this off the thing, is an Irwin set of mould grips. What I call mould grips. Yeah. And the reviews on these were brilliant. So I just didn't want to wreck the wall plate. So hopefully,
it's a paste with a PTFE in it. PTFE already.
And it is going to squeeze quite a bit out. So.
Yeah, but we could just clean it up.
Right. Just hold the grips again.
Spanner on this really, but.
Right, that's the position it was in before.
Okay, and
yeah, I'm going to release them.
I've got a bit of thing to clean up.
Well, that's normal. I'll just tell you what. As that was £12 a tub, it'll probably last you a lifetime for all your little jobs, to be honest. But I think it is a good thing. Now, before it was weeping under there. Not loads,
just underneath it.
Just a little bit. We'll give that a go. I'm going to turn. Got an isolation valve inside, so I'm going to throw the water back on.
But this thing on the wall is actually like a kit, isn't it? It goes through the wall. You can screw it, and it's got a copper.
Yeah, sort of like a wall plate on there with the pipe already in it. Makes it easier. screws onto it. Do you know the most awkward thing about this, because that brush is on the curve, is getting the lid back on.
I'll just focus in on the bottle as well when you've got that back and just show what.
Yeah, it's difficult to get the lid back on because the brush it's at an angle. We'll seal that off with something. So
okay,
that's it. I'm going to turn the water down.
So we've got, this is what it is, Slic-tite. Can use it for a range of things. That's an American company. Walnut hard nor dry, easy assembly. We followed the instructions. It's running now, so I need to turn that off. Let's see if we've got any more leaks. Any more leaks underneath? To tell you the truth, it doesn't look like we've got it. It looks like it's okay. I just turned it off so it pressurises up to test it.
So before we had it weeping under there, I'm going to wipe that off to make sure.
It's in all the threads, isn't it? It's all in the
I'm
channels.
just going to get a bit of kit stuff to prove if it's worked or not.
And we are going to put a screw in there, in case you're wondering. Had a bit of problem with the brickwork, to say the least. If you do buy one of these taps and you want to put a cover on it for the winter, make sure you get the right one because the standard foam ones don't fit it.
Yeah, the standard foam, yeah, they don't fit because they're... So, if I just give that a wipe. Now, that's towels dry.
Yeah.
And before we had water, like say, weeping. This literally a little bit like, you know, like if your eyes... Oops, that's coming out
the end of it. So
that's sorted. So it appears to me
stuff does work.
that if you've got a thread that you just can't stop that irritating little leak on, you definitely don't want anything coming outside, then you want to get a pot of
this stuff.
What I'd recommend you do, because it is awkward to get this damn lid back on.
You could put it in, like, go left and right with it, couldn't you?
Yeah, oh there we go. It's so thick in there as well. You need to sort that out as a...
Maybe if you screw it down into it, it might.
Yeah. I'm making a point about this because 12 quid tub of stuff, if you leave the lid unsealed,
It's going to waste.
so what we'll do, we'll seal this off with some sellotape around it, some tape just to keep it fresh. I'd keep that inside somewhere. That is absolutely brilliant. Far superior to PTFE tape. Doesn't matter whose brand you get.
You can get thick and thin stuff with this.
Yeah, now that I've used this,
That is better.
this would be my preferred choice, because really, how much is that to buy?
Well, it's got to be a couple of pounds.
So a couple of £, right, it's 12 quid, that'd last you a lifetime for anything you're doing anyway.
You can do gas, air and water and loads
Far
of stuff.
superior. Yeah, okay, I hope it helps somebody.